Yeah, we're pleased to be here today with Nicola, who's manager of Mersey Gardens Supported Living and Outreach, and Nicola's going to share a few things today about her role. So over to you, Nicola. Could you tell us a bit about your role and how long you've worked here?
Yeah, I'm service manager at Mersey Gardens. I've been here for about 18 months now. I run what we call an extra care facility for people with complex needs. I absolutely love my job, very driven, and it rubs off on my team because my team are all quite driven as well. I was tasked with open an outreach service alongside the service that within Mersey Gardens in April of last year. So I ran with it, contacted all the people I needed to. In fact, I had to go for what I to say is I harassed some people who were needed to. And now we've got a really successful outreach. We're up to 20 service users out in the community alone. So which is a really good success. Wouldn't say it was all down to me, it's down to my team. And the reputation they're building for us out in the community when they're providing the support. The staff team has grown massively. I'm up to a team of about 45 now. And we now have 3 seniors as well, one specifically for outreach and 2 within the service. They do a bit of a mixture between the 2. A lot of it is mainly down to accessing the community. Maybe give them a bit of respite to mum and dad, or allowing mum to go to work or dad to go to work, whatever the case may be, and just giving them that bit of a break. Especially during lockdown, a lot of the day centres were short. I took this as an opportunity to go out and support people.
I think you may have supported some people into first steps into employment as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I've got a couple. Got a young lady who's got an interview for a radio station. Okay. She does have a speech impediment, but why should that stop her? Why should that be any different? So she's got an interview to go on a radio station. I've got another young lady who who's got a little job in a shop behind the till, so she's there twice a week on every Tuesday and Thursday. Staff take her to go and do her work every Tuesday and Thursday, and it gives her a purpose, and the smile on her face and that's all I need. And he agreed to work with us, and he interviewed them and done it all the proper way. Yeah. Living their best life as what one of the sayings that one of the service users says, I'm living my best life at Mersey Gardens.
In terms of outreach, what would your top 3 tips be for other service managers that are looking to develop that side of the provision?
Okay, top 3, don't be shy. Don't be afraid of doing something out of the norm. Just do it. And don't worry about the rotas.
Okay. And are there any particular challenges that you've had to overcome?
I think in the community you can't have as many staff going into it, so you have to have maybe 2 or 3 introduced to each service user for continuity, so you're not swapping and changing different staff all the time. Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that the families prefer not to, because the last thing they want is strangers turning up at their front door. So it's about keeping it consistent and leaving it with continuity. So depending on the number of hours, so if it's full-time hours, like I have one that's 45 hours a week, then you do need a good number of staff to keep it running. If it's 3 hours a week, you could probably do that with 2 staff members. It's about keeping it consistent.
Keeping it consistent, yeah. Well, that's another top tip. So in general terms, what are the team at Mersey Gardens hoping to work on and achieve the rest of this year?
We are getting our outreach service users involved with activities within Mersey Gardens itself. So in the gardens, we're getting involved in so when we have barbecue days or we have fun days or anything like that. We're getting the outreach guys are coming into the service and they're joining in with us. So it's about building relationships and making friends and stuff. So they've got more friends and yeah. So my aim is to get them all to get to know each other, getting them all involved.
So thanks very much for your time today, Nicola, and great to speak to you.
Thanks, Andy.